Resistance is not opposition, it's feedback. Because every obstacle reveals exactly what they need to strengthen. The questions he asks do not have an immediate answer. The clock in his room has no hands, because in his world, time is mental. Every object in his space has a purpose, nothing is by chance. Each person around him is part of a bigger move. His meetings do not have a public agenda, but their effects are felt in stock markets. Their decisions are not impulses, they are conclusions, results of analysis that others would take months to complete. The chair where he sits was made to support those who move the board. Resistance is not opposition, it's feedback, valuable information on what to adjust to achieve the desired result. Success does not satisfy them, it propels them, because every achievement is evidence that they can achieve much more. Others live for the weekend. She lives for the exact moment when an industry is ready to be conquered. Each meal has a protocol, but it does not lose flavor. Contracts are signed on islands where others only go to rest. Their decisions are not individual, they are collective, because they consider the impact on systems that others cannot see. Every meeting is a move, every greeting an investment. The walls of his office have acoustic and strategic insulation. Patience is not passivity, it's preparation, because they know that the perfect opportunity requires perfect preparation. Their thoughts are not private, they are drafts of realities that others will experience as destiny. Discipline is not restriction, it's freedom, because the right habits eliminate the need to make exhausting decisions. Memory doesn't store names, it stores patterns, because they recognize opportunities that others confuse with coincidences. Their objectives are not dreams, they are architectures, detailed plans of realities they plan to build systematically. Because every feeling is data about the state of the world. Gratitude is not a feeling, it's recognition that every success was possible thanks to systems that others do not see. Knowledge is not power, it's leverage, and they know exactly where to apply force to move mountains. Leadership is not position, it's influence, the ability to make others see possibilities where they once saw limits. The echo of his voice bounces only in rooms where there is respect. Like pressure that turns coal into diamonds under extreme conditions. Change is not interruption, it's evolution. Because they see in each transformation the opportunity to lead the future. Learning is not a process, it's a state. Because they maintain active curiosity that turns every experience into knowledge. Their objectives are not ambitions, they are commitments. Because they operate with the intensity of those who do not accept alternatives. Because the correct systems eliminate the need for exhausting decisions. The leather scent in his office is not casual, it's a forged identity. His decisions seem casual, but they are the effects of an exact formula. Their objectives are not dreams, they are destinies. Because they operate with the certainty of those who have already experienced the result. The figures do not impress him, they only motivate him to rebuild. While the city sleeps, he reviews the markets that will dictate the future. Elegance is not in his clothes, it's in the precision of his movements. His presence in the room changes the air, making it tense and respectful. Failure does not define them, it refines them. The helicopter lands just as the contract is about to be signed. Knowledge is not advantage, it's leverage. And they know exactly where to apply force to move mountains. His desk is cleaner than the history of some banks. Their routines are not repetitions, they are refinements. Because each day they optimize systems that others don't even know exist. Pressure does not break them, it strengthens them. Like metal that is tempered under conditions that would destroy ordinary materials. Gold does not shine as much as the silence he generates when he enters. His way of looking disarms speeches. Ambition is not desire, it's responsibility. Because they understand that their ability to create implies the obligation to do so. Power is not strength, it's magnetism. The ability to attract resources, talents, and opportunities without apparent effort. Discipline is not sacrifice, it's investment. Because each small present renunciation becomes future freedom. Money is not the end, it's flow. A current that they direct towards the materialization of impossible visions. Their thoughts are not casual, they are intentional. Their emotions do not control them, they inform them. Money is not security, it's freedom, the ability to choose without external limitations that restrict vision. Their decisions are not choices, they are destinies, because they understand that each option is a vote for the world they are building. Their decisions are not options, they are commitments, because each choice is an act of faith in the future they create. His projects are not launched, they are released as covert operations. It's an opportunity in disguise, because they know that the greatest security lies in the ability to create options. The gift he gives does not cost much, but it has more meaning than jewels. Power is not flaunted, it's exercised in silence, like gravity that attracts without needing to announce itself. The way he listens makes others reveal more than they intended. Each action is thought 3 moves ahead. Others look for jobs. They create entire industries where millions will find their purpose without knowing it. Their decisions are not reactions, they are creations, because each choice is a conscious act of building the future. The art on his walls doesn't decorate, it communicates silent power. Innovation is not invention, it's connection, because they see relationships between ideas that others keep separate. His personal assistant has more power than several directors. There are no frames with phrases, only expansion maps. Each of his employees knows they work for a vision, not a company. The value of his time is not measured in money, it's measured in access. The languages he speaks are not measured in words but in figures. A call from him can shake the agenda of 3 continents. Their routines are not repetitions, they are refinements, because every day they optimize systems that others don't even know exist. Patience is not passivity, it's power. Discipline is not limitation, it's liberation. Time is not money, it's opportunity. And every second invested correctly generates exponential returns. Simplicity is not lack, it's abundance. Because only those who master complexity can create elegant solutions. The restaurant he frequents does not appear on Google Maps. Failure is not shame, it's investment. Because every paid mistake becomes applied wisdom. Change is not a threat, it's fuel, because they channel each transformation towards the construction of new realities. Money is not the objective, it's oxygen. Breakfast is not routine, it's planning the next steps on the board. People mark times on clocks, but his time is measured in market movements and decisions that cannot wait. A message from his secretary can close operations without further words. He does not need notifications, everything important is already planned. Rain does not delay him, he waits for it as part of the show. The lights in his residence do not illuminate, they highlight authority. Each button on his shirt costs more than an average rent. The wind on his terrace sounds different. Knowledge is not power, it's responsibility, because each insight generates the moral obligation to act. Their thoughts are not private, they are prototypes. Drafts of futures that others will experience as destiny. Their thoughts are not private, they are prototypes, drafts of realities that others will experience as destiny. Their signatures don't adorn contracts, they sculpt futures, and each stroke redefines what it means to be inevitable. Silence is not emptiness, it's potential, the space where ideas that will change the world are born. Power is not strength, it's influence. The ability to create conditions where others spontaneously make the right decisions. Discipline is not restriction, it's direction. Their mistakes are not failures. They are data that refine mental algorithms that others would take decades to develop. Innovation is not creativity, it's evolution, because they identify the next stage before others understand the current one. Their investments are not bets, they are certainties in disguise, because they see futures that others confuse with fantasies. Their alliances are not transactions, they are transformations, because each partnership creates value that neither could generate alone. His rest is not leisure, it's part of the plan. The marble where he steps has a history of embedded power. Abundance is not a coincidence, it's a consequence of decisions they made when others chose comfort. Simplicity is not reduction, it's distillation. Because the most powerful concepts can be explained in a sentence. Perfect execution is not a coincidence, it's an obsession, because they understand that small details create huge differences. Risk is not a threat, necessary to breathe in the world they are building. Most people count the days until Friday, but she has lost count of the months because her schedule is written by opportunities, not dates. The elevator opens and everyone knows it's time to shut up. Failure is not defeat, it's education. Because each mistake is a lesson that others pay to learn. Each step he climbs, he designed himself. The present is not a prison, it's a lever. Because they use the current reality as a fulcrum to move the world. Intuition is not luck, it's the sum of 1,000 patterns they processed while others only saw numbers. The most important contract was signed without ink, only with a glance. In his calendar there are names, not hours. Luxury does not surround him, it accompanies him without announcing itself. Knowledge is not information, it's applied power, because they know that wisdom without action is wasted potential. Power is not possession, it's responsibility, because they understand that every acquired ability implies the obligation to use it. There are no Sundays for him, only days with different rhythms. Because they understand that perfect timing multiplies any effort, because every idea is designed to become reality. Versatility is not adaptation, it's evolution, because they change form without losing essence or direction. Patience is not waiting, it's preparation. Deeper. The messages he sends do not have emojis, they have power. The sources of his data do not appear in search engines. Patience is not a virtue, it's a strategy. Because they know that perfect timing is worth more than speed. The phones he uses are not in stores. Success is not a destination, it's a process. And every achievement is simply evidence of systems that others cannot see.